Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to KiawiTechIT Academy, where I have the honor to welcome you all to this live show this evening. If you're joining in for the very first time, my name is Vandeline Kiawi and I'm the Communication Director at KiawiTechIT Academy. It's my utmost pleasure to welcome you to the show tonight, where we're going to talk about all the possibilities that exist for you and for yours at KiawiTech IT Academy, and how we can take you from zero IT knowledge to becoming a guru within the next 6 months, if you believe and trust in our process. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you join in, feel free to drop a comment. Let us know where you're watching from so that we can connect with you on a more personal basis. And of course, let you know what is possible for you wherever you are and how you can make use of the opportunities available for you at KiawiTech IT Academy. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy as you join in. Feel free to drop a line. Let us know where you're joining from so that we can give you a very warm welcome and, of course, accompany you on your quest to becoming an IT specialist. Or if you know nothing about IT, give you the ideas you need to be able to navigate this journey. And just so you know, we have DBAs, database administrators, or IT experts, specialists trained all over the world. And you can see our KiawiTech IT map there with all the countries where we have trained and placed trainees in the job market. So if one of those is your country, feel free to connect with us this minute, and we would be more than happy to link you up with someone who can give you first-hand information about the possibilities we have for you at KiawiTech IT Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's a pleasure to welcome you to this live session. As you join in, feel free to drop a line. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know whatever doubts you might have. Let us know what myths you still have about IT, and we would be happy to debunk those this evening, and of course give you everything that you need to be able to follow up on your IT journey with us at KiawiTech IT Academy. Of course, just so you know, we have a world of possibilities here for you. So feel free to drop a line and let us know who you are, where you're watching from, and we would be more than happy to connect with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we are going to be welcoming one of our pioneers in the KiawiTech IT community, one of those who makes things happen not only in Europe but also in Africa and within our KiawiTech IT community. But before we do that, guys, make sure to drop a line. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you are, and we'll be more than happy to connect with you and, of course, make you know what is possible for you at KiawiTech IT Academy or within the IT community or IT industry as a whole. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to see the comments coming in. Let us know, who are you? Where are you watching from? Yeah, I can already see Mr. BB, Mr. Brown watching from the UK. It is a pleasure to have you here tonight. You're very welcome. Take a very comfortable seat, and of course, we would have your needs attended to in just a minute. So keep your questions ready, keep your ideas ready. Anything that you're worried about at all, we are happy to accompany you on that this evening, and of course, let you know everything there is to know about the possibilities in the IT world. We also have Mr. Eric Furpy watching from Flensburg. Yes, the border with Denmark. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, sir. Feel free to share the live stream with your networks, and of course, bring all the questions you might have. If you're one of our pioneers in the market, feel free to join in and let us know what your experience is in the world of IT. So earlier on, I was telling you that we would be joined by our KiawiTech IT Academy's president for Europe and Africa, just to help you see what is possible for you within KiawiTech IT Academy in the world of information technology. So right now, join me. Welcome Mr. Kiawi Zebedi to the live show. Mr. Kiawi, you're welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, thank you, Vandeline. Can you hear me?
I don't know if your sound is on. You might have to
Yes.
edit your mic settings. I can see you, but I cannot hear
Yes.
you. I'm sure no one else can. You need to join with your mic.
Okay.
Okay. So while Mr. Kelly fixes that, we can go ahead and have a discussion about what is possible at KiawiTech IT Academy. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are an online training academy for various fields of information technology, ranging from database administration to cybersecurity, Azure cloud computing, Amazon Web Services, IBM Guardian. We do have a plethora of courses that are available for you to take at KiawiTech IT Academy. But this evening, we are interested in people who have zero knowledge what is possible, zero information about IT, but want to venture into this industry. So we are here interested to hear your story. Why are you here? What questions do you have? How can we help make step in this world of IT? If you're able to drop a comment, let us know if you have any doubts, let us know if you have any questions. Let us know if you want to venture into IT but don't know where to start. This is the place where we help you get all the information you want, and we are more than happy to support you with any information at all. So I can see Mr. Kiawi is back. I'll try adding him to the stage and see if the sound is sorted. I hope it is.
Yes. Hello. Hello,
Mr.
Vandali. Can
Kiawi,
you
you're
hear me?
welcome once again.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can see your mic is on this time around because it's signaling, but I cannot hear you. Would you want to increase your volume maybe?
Yes. Let me do that. Can you hear me now?
Would you want to try
I,
again? Let's see if it works this time.
can you hear me now? Is it okay?
Okay, now this is an issue. I still can't hear you. Would you want to try another device?
Okay.
Would you want to try another device? Oh, they can hear Mr. Zebedee. Okay, so the issue might be on my side.
Okay.
Okay, Faith says she can hear Mr. Zebedee. So interesting
Yeah.
that I can't hear you. I could see it oscillating, which means, yeah, okay. Mr. Brown can hear you as well. So there might be something to be fixed from my end. Okay, that's good to know. Let me see. Okay, this is interesting. Uh. Okay, struggling to sort that out. It would be weird if I can't hear you, Mr. Zebedee, but let me.
Can you hear me as well? Vandali, can you hear me?
Okay, this is really weird now. Okay, let me try one more time. Um, okay, this is.
Can, but I can get you 5 on 5. Can get you very well.
Okay, I'll join with another device and see if this works for me.
So, but I can hear you very well.
Trying to figure this out. It's gonna take a second or so. Okay, now I can hear you from our other device. So it's gonna take a second or so. Okay. Okay, so I want to sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and to welcome you once again to the live stream, Mr. Kiawi. You're very welcome. Can you can you start by maybe greeting our guests or everyone who's on the live show, and then we proceed from there?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
I want to sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
I can see maybe there's some echoes coming. I don't know if there's latency from your side or not. Can you hear me now? You are muted. I think your mic is muted, so I can. Yeah, Vandolin, your mic is muted. I don't know if you can hear me. You are muted.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. There's some latency, but I'm trying to fix it. But I can hear you 5 on 5 now.
Okay. But you're still muted, so I think you if you speak, I won't hear now.
I can hear you.
Yes, yeah, but your mic keeps on going off, and then so are you joining with two devices? Maybe some two devices. Maybe if you're having two devices, there will be some echo around the whole place, not making the whole. That's what I mean.
Yes, just go ahead, Mr. Zebedi. I'm trying to sort the sound issue so we can. No. I'm muting it myself.
Maybe if you're having two devices, there will be some echo around the whole place, not making the whole. That's what.
Okay, I think we lost. I think we lost Mr. Zebedi. I don't know. There's something going on today, which is a bit strange. But guys, we are going to proceed, hoping Mr. Zebedi joins in again. Okay, so now he's off, but he's going to come back. So we were talking about the possibilities of that you have within the KiawiTechIT Academy, and I already saw a couple of questions in the chat, which we are going to be handling. Okay, just a second, and we'll be back. We'll fix all of this and be right back.
So I wasn't actually a part of KiawiTech, but I was introduced by a friend, which is a very close friend of mine, which I can say I would be forever grateful to him because it has brought a lot of changes to my life. So like my life before KiawiTech wasn't really that bad, but it was a little bit stressful. But after KiawiTech, it's kind of like more flexible. Yeah, I learned more things, meet great people, and a little bit more developed, I can say. Like I have a little more of technology than I had before I left KiawiTech. So what I can say is, to cut it short, I would encourage everybody to join KiawiTech because here you're mostly brought up as a family, not even as a training school or something. Like this is family, you know. So after the course at KiawiTech, I was given some training, some interview preparations, and thank God, unfortunately for me, I've got a job as an not only as a DBA but also as an IT consultant actually in the company which I will be working for. It will be successful for me, and I believe so because I've seen my colleagues, so I can say my classmates who have already been working and have experience. I see the support they gain from KiawiTech, and I think mine won't be different. So it's actually a great opportunity to see your life move from nothing, zero tech knowledge to a database administrator to an IT consultant or a database consultant.
KiawiTech has been amazing. When someone told me about KiawiTech, of course I didn't know much about IT, but talking to Dr. Dennis, he gave me information about it. But KiawiTech is amazing. It's a great place for you. If you don't know anything about IT, it's okay. They'll help you. They'll teach you. They're really dedicated in helping you grow. So I would recommend KiawiTech to anybody that's interested in IT field. And like I said, even though you don't have any experience with it, I didn't have any experience when I started, like zero. He actually had to tell me what kind of computer to get. That has zero experience I had.
KiawiTech Academy, I attended KiawiTech Academy 3 years ago, and ever since I stepped my feet or knew about KiawiTech, things have never been the same. I've been doing well with my family because of KiawiTech. We're all doing great. My wife graduated from that same school. She's doing fine. And other people that have introduced them to Kiawi, they are better of their life and they're doing great. So actually I would say if anyone wanna be a good IT, no matter what specialty, you can come to Kiawi for advice. You will get a better advice from them. Yeah. I graduated as a database administrator.
3 years ago, I joined KiawiTech, and I never knew I was going to be where I am today, and it's because of it's all thanks to KiawiTech. That's why I'm here. Today I call myself a database administrator, not only a database administrator, a senior database administrator, and this job has given me a lot of life balance. It has given me the flexibility to take care of my family, also have times to do other things, and it has also impacted a lot of people around the community. So I am so grateful, and I really appreciate what this community is doing.
KiawiTech has been amazing. When someone told me about KiawiTech, of course I didn't know much about IT, but talking to Dr. Dennis, he gave me information about it. But KiawiTech is amazing. It's a great place for you. If you don't know anything about IT, it's okay. They'll help you. They'll teach you. They're really dedicated in helping you grow. So I would recommend KiawiTech to anybody that's interested in IT field. And like I said, even though you don't have any experience with it, I didn't have any experience when I started, like zero. He actually had to tell me what kind of computer to get. That has zero experience I had.
KiawiTech Academy, I attended KiawiTech Academy 3 years ago, and ever since I stepped my feet or knew about KiawiTech, things have never been the same. I've been doing well with my family because of KiawiTech. We're all doing great. My wife graduated from that same school. She's doing fine. And other people that have introduced them to Kiawi, they are better of their life and they're doing great. So actually I would say if anyone wanna be a good IT, no matter what specialty, you can come to Kiawi for advice. You will get a better advice from them. Yeah. I graduated as a database administrator.
So, everyone, you're very welcome back. I am juggling with two appliances right now, hoping we get the issue fixed. I'll bring back Mr. Zebedee, and then we try to figure that out. Okay, let us see. Remove one from the stage. So can you say something, Mrs. Zebedee? Let's see if that's fixed.
Yes, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. 5 on 5. Finally. So, okay, those are the glitches of technology, and that's where troubleshooting comes back in. Oh, Would love to apologize sincerely for the glitch that happened earlier on, and that now you're probably seeing more than one more than one fenster or window for myself, but that's totally okay. What's most important is what you're going to be taking home from this program today. And yeah, so thank you everyone who joined in, Mr. Brown, Mr. Eric, Miss Faith Salako, praise everyone. You're very welcome to the show. It's more than a pleasure to have you here tonight. And of course, we are talking about how to start an IT career with zero prior knowledge. And with us tonight, we have Mr. Zebedee to support us on this journey with all the information that you need to know about how to start an IT career with zero prior knowledge. So would like to take that once again, Mr. Zebedee. Would you want to, just introduce yourself and then tell them how you came into IT and how your journey can benefit someone here right now.
Okay. Thank you, Vandolin, and we apologize for that technical issues. I want to welcome all our viewers from everywhere in the whole world. So, as you know, I'm the president for Europe and Africa, KiawiTech president for Europe and Africa. And this is a journey that started with a step. And now we are in so many steps into the journey. So I can quickly remember when KiawiTech started, and I wasn't even a fan of it, but I was coming there for moral support. So I know that I attended KiawiTech like 2 batches just for fun, and the reason why it was for fun is because I never believed in the concept. So, but I thought that I can encourage someone to believe in the concept. But after some time, I like when you have friends who can speak the truth, who can challenge you with some statement, with words, right? So I was not working as a DBA before, but I was always in the mentoring people to work as a DBA. So one of the things is that one of my best friends told me that what I'm saying is a lie. So, and I asked him why. He said, because if that was true, he would have been there. That is what from that day, it pierced me like a knife, and people will not believe that words that hurt, but they motivate you. So that day I came home, and the first thing I said is that as from today, I'm going to start working as a DBA, and I give myself maximum of 2 months. So when I say that, there's power in the tongue. In 6 weeks, I landed an offer as a cloud engineer. So a senior position as a cloud engineer. I wasn't even believing that was me, because when I said it, I was just like, okay, I'm just saying it, but it came to pass. So at times you have something, but you don't know what you have, or at times you are capable of doing something, but you are not aware of what of your capabilities, of your strength. So some people don't know their strength, but some people can bring out your strength in you by just merely provoking you. That is how one of my strengths was brought out. So I found myself into KiawiTech by then, after being a mentor for so many people who are earning 6 figures, and I was dreaming of earning the 6 figures, but not taking a step forward. So it was strange that I mentor people who are on 6 figures, and you yourself, you are not on the 6 figures. It makes the whole thing look somehow strange, but that's the reality. So, and I can assure you that that bold steps, you need some people can motivate themselves. Some people need people to motivate them. But the final thing is that you should take a step. Whether you are being motivated by yourself or by someone else, let that step be taken. That first move be taken. There's one thing that people will need to understand. Few people who have not try something. Let's say you don't have money, but you say, I need to build a house 5 floors, and you try and you build only one. You are betting that somebody who have not even tried, because you know that he could not do it. So if you try something and you fail, you are one step better than the person who did not try. So
Yeah. So
that
one
is
one
something.
important yeah, one important message I pick from your story is the power of taking the first step. And that's exactly
Yes.
why we are here today. That's why I wanted to focalize on that right now. That's why we are here. We are here to support someone out there to take the first step. To take the first step, because the difference between your present life and the life you wish for is in taking that first step. So that first step is more important than you know it. And sometimes you just don't know which step is the right first step to take. So now we are here to galvanize our energy and tell everyone watching us right now that you are just one step away from that first step. And that first step is what we want to clarify today, and to help you, to help direct you on where to go or what step to take on this IT journey that you most probably know nothing about if you're on this live show today. So you can go ahead, Mr. Zivide.
Yes. One of the things I will tell people that it is not just enough to come into KiawiTech and feel that because you are from KiawiTech, that just already guarantees you a job. That's not true. But if you are coming into KiawiTech with a purpose, I always like to cite one of the trainees here, Jackie. So I always like to cite him because he made a statement that struck me. He said he came to KiawiTech and they asked for fees and he did not want to pay half. And he paid full because he knew that the fees cannot be refunded. So by then, there's no turning back. I'm going to take that bold step and pay everything and know that if I play my $3,500, it's gone. And when he paid, I can remember him. All the instructors in KiawiTech were not sleeping in his hand. But he's not a DBA, right? And I always like his strategy that commit yourself, challenge yourself for something that you know that, okay, when something is given for you for free, you don't know the value.
Yeah.
When you know what that $3,500 can do to you and you take and you dash an institute with it, it haunts you and you want it back at all costs. When you want it back at all costs, you go for it. So this is one thing. Challenge yourself in any way that can hurt you. You need to challenge yourself and tell yourself that, okay, I've taken a step, and if I don't go to the end, I'm going to hold myself accountable, and it will haunt me for my life. So people will come here, turn around, and feel that, okay, I'm going to sleep. Some people are busy working their jobs, busy studying KiawiTech database administration, busy studying other related subjects that we do offer here. But when they start doing that, some other people don't feel that they're just playing. When they get the job, some people get up from their slumber, from sleeping. That's what always happens. There are people here, anytime they get the message that my friend has gotten a job, they get up that week, they start applying. After that week, they go back to their sleeping comfort zone and feel that, okay, it will come by magic. The next thing is that another friend gets it, and the next thing is that you get frustrated that what is happening to you, but you are not asking the right question. What did they do that I'm not doing? What did they do that I did not follow? What did they do wrong that I should avoid? Those are some of the things. Those are some of the things that they have to ask. Ask pertinent questions and ask the right questions. That's the first thing you have to do.
Yeah, so right now we are kind of trying to guide people who have zero idea what we do at KiawiTech, zero idea what IT is. They don't even know who a database administrator is, what he does, or they have no idea, but they want to come into this field. And they have heard so many things that scare them. They've heard about mathematics, physics, IT, all the science that you need to know before you come into the world of IT. So I want us to quickly clear this point. I mean, there are a couple of comments in the chat asking for the qualification for data analysis, database administration, cybersecurity, all of these things. I'd like to ask you, first of all, let's start from the beginning. So I'll just want to mention briefly that there are a plethora of courses at KiawiTechIT Academy, but we have some courses that we do recommend for entry-level IT professionals. Like if you have zero knowledge about IT, we do recommend, well, either our database administration course or cybersecurity. So now I would like to ask you, Mr. Zebedee, what are the entry-level requirements for our database administration course, to be more specific?
Yes. The entry-level requirement is one, somebody who is not having any deformation, mental deformation. That's the first requirement.
That's an
And if you're
interesting
somebody,
one.
yes, if you're somebody who doesn't have mental deformation, you have already qualified. When I reflect back my parents back home in Africa, when they used to gather in their meetings, like you see them writing in a book, that's already a data that they are collecting, because we should have what we used to contribute, like savings in the local way, where everybody come and save, so that during school or during opening of the school sessions in September, parents will have some money to be able to buy or acquire school requirements, right? But there is somebody put this in a one big book. They used to call it by then ledger. So it's a big book where you have that like columns with their names every month, January till September. After September, normally usually start in October because it runs for 1 year, October till September, when schools are opening. At that time, you see somebody writing their name, writing in January how much you have contributed, writing February how much you have contributed. Now, that is already data that they were collecting. And your parents were also noting it down that this month, this is what I saved for my child. They were already collecting data and they were not aware. And they did not even go to school. Imagine this. There are several ways of collecting data. One, you can collect data by remembering what you did. You can collect data by writing it down somewhere. That's data. So, which means that everybody that has a stable mindset, no deformation mindset, is qualified to start this. Because one, ask yourself, what are they doing there? There's no magic that they're doing here. It is simple. They tell you have to take a bottle of water from the blue table and put the bottle of water in the yellow table, right? Maybe give it to the neighbor. That's already transferring something to somewhere, right? Let's take, for example, you are in Lagos and you need to send a parcel, take a parcel and send to Abuja, right? That's transferring. That is information that you're transferring from Lagos to Abuja, right? Now we're just doing it in a digital form. There's not
in a more
magic
refined
in it.
way. Yes,
that is what we're doing. So everybody that reasons normally is qualified for this course. One, it's not just qualified, but if you're coming here with determination, you have to be consistent and you stay motivated. I can assure you that most people that do come to KiawiTech and they feel that I know a lot in IT, I'm in a class with people, women who are speaking nonsense, or they're asking little things, they are the ones that the system at the end that it plays against them. But those who come in with the idea that I don't know anything, they are the ones that they excel. If you look at KiawiTech, and you always see in any batch, those who are hitting the jobs, first people hitting jobs, there are people that in class that nobody could imagine that they will ever hit those jobs at first.
So in other words, you're saying those who stand a greater chance of making it in this field are those who come in with zero knowledge.
Yes, because when they come in with zero knowledge, when they come in with zero knowledge,
those are exactly the people we are talking to today, and they are really interested in knowing how they can take this first step from wherever they are right now. So let me ask you in the layest terms possible. So if I only have an advanced level degree from whatever country, and right now I've been in Europe for 15 years working as sales girl, can I take this training and eventually make something good in the IT industry?
you are at this. The example is even overqualified for yes. So you are even talking of somebody who has already even gotten to a level of an advanced level. Let's take somebody who has not even got that level, who is even still. You are even talking who is even doing a cleaning job.
Yeah.
Right. Who's doing a cleaning job. The first thing is that you just need to click. That your finger should be moving like this. Your finger should be moving, and will teach you how to make the money.
Yes. So you just need to be able to click on your mouse, in other words.
Yes. Ask them. Look, people are here who may say that this I may not be able to qualify, and they have their phones every day, their smartphones every day. They store numbers every day. They delete numbers. They delete every day. They take photos. They delete photos every day. They record voice messages and send to friends and send to groups. What are you doing? That is already a database administrator unknowingly.
Yes. So what KiawiTech does is it just refines skills that you already have. Mr. Zensa said it all. If you own a smartphone, that's already pretty much a database. You store your contacts, you store pictures, you store videos of important events, you have a calendar where you store. So what we do at KiawiTech IT Academy is just bank on skills that you already naturally have, harness them into marketable skills that can be used in a work environment. And that's why we say we can take you from zero to hero in a little over 6 months. So I think right now they already know what they need or what it takes to make the first step in the world of IT. Let's say we are taking the case study of database administration. So let's say somebody speaks only French, for instance. KiawiTech IT Academy is an English-speaking academy. If someone only speaks French, what chance do they stand to excel in this training or these trainings offered by KiawiTech IT Academy?
Yeah, there is a difference between a linguistic profession and an IT profession. IT doesn't need any language. IT needs you to understand that I have to click here, click here, click here. That's all. We have had a lot of French-speaking trainees. When they come in here, they say, my English is not good. That's what they always say, right? At the final analysis, you ask themselves, where is that English that was not good from the beginning? They start laughing.
Yeah.
I will tell you that those who speak what French, they are even supposed to pay bonuses to KiawiTech. Why?
For learning a language.
Yes. When they start, because a language, when you improve on a language, is that you have to be speaking the language every day, whether you speak it good or bad, but speak it every day. That's one of the things that even make them, in 6 months, they become very professionals here because they touch the computer every day. Look at somebody who learned driving, and every day you are touching the steering. Every day you touch the steering, right? I'm telling you, the fear from the beginning will die down in less than a month. And take somebody who learns driving and he drives maybe once in a week. It will take you 10 years to be able to get that fear out of your mind, right? So now, coming here, speaking but French, and you feel that it's a disadvantage, it is a plus. You are learning two things. You are learning the IT technology, which we are giving to you, and you're learning the language, because every day you make a mistake here, they correct you, you learn. Because those who learn better are those who make mistakes.
Yeah.
If you don't make a mistake, you are not going to learn. You learn when you make mistakes. Because never be ashamed of mistakes, because there's nobody in this world that doesn't make mistakes. Even native English speakers, when they write an article, they give people to proofread. Why? They give people to proofread because it's not mean that because you are a native English speaker, you are perfect in the English, right?
Yeah.
But IT is not something that you have to be speaking. You have to do it, right? They tell you, take here, put there, bring here, dress it like this, do like that. That is the language is the same. IT is mostly English oriented.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I always really like the point where you mentioned that IT is not a linguistic field, especially because when you're taking our database administration course, you're actually learning a machine language. The Transact SQL, the T SQL, that's it's called structured query language. So it's a language of its own, a language that has no language technically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you want to look at the things, you are going to understand that the language of IT is completely different. And if you have ever learned a language in your life, you are going IT is for you,
Yeah.
right? So and you will see that most people here they have learned a language because they do have a dialect. Here, majority of the people who do have a dialect, and they either they have learned English or they do have a dialect and they have learned French or Wolof or Igbo, other languages or Swahili and or
Mm-hmm.
Afrikaans, all that, right? So if you have learned a different language, because those who have a dialect, that's the first language that they know. And if they're learning another language, it means that they're open to learn it. Why are you not open to learn structural query language? Right?
Yeah.
Come on, learn.
Yeah.
Come on, learn this. Let's excel in the IT together.
Yes. I mean, let me just take 1 second again to welcome everyone who is in the chat here. I see your comments, I see your questions, and of course, we're going to address every one of them. I just want to thank Mr. Rene Kasongo for all the engaging questions you're typing in the chat. I can see them, and we're going to be addressing all of those in a minute. Mrs. Rita, you're welcome. Everyone, you're welcome to the chat. And one of the questions Mr. Rene is asking is, we are all talking about database administration. We have not mentioned cybersecurity, which is not entirely true because I mentioned our catalog of courses. And of course, I mentioned cybersecurity as one of our entry-level courses. But we were just using the database administration course to illustrate or demonstrate the points that we were talking about. Of course, coming back to your question, we do have a cybersecurity class, of course, and I will be sharing with you now the details of that class. Our next cohort does start on the 24th of September. You can see that there. And of course, if you're specifically interested in our cybersecurity course, we do strongly encourage you to join our grand orientation class. In fact, not only for cybersecurity, for every other person interested in taking the first step with KiawiTechIT Academy, we do have a grand orientation class on Saturday. That's the 27th of September. So during this orientation class, you will be meeting all the staff and CEO of KiawiTechIT Academy, and you are going to be told everything that you need to know about all the courses, the catalog of courses that we offer at KiawiTechIT Academy, be it Azure Cloud Computing, Amazon Web Services, cybersecurity, IBM Guardian, database administration, and all of those. So, Mr. Rene, do take the rendezvous for Saturday, and you would have a more elaborate more detailed information on the cybersecurity course. As you know, this program is really just to talk to people with no idea at all. We don't go into the details of the course structure, course details, and course information. We talk about general topics that could be of interest to someone who has no idea at all what any of these are. So it's a program where we discuss open-heartedly on these topics on IT in a light-hearted manner. So we do not, I understand your expectation to go into details about cybersecurity, but this is not the correct forum for that. This is just giving you general ideas. And of course, like I already mentioned, most of our guests have no idea what IT is about, and we are just trying to introduce these topics to them in a light-hearted manner. So I've shown you our cybersecurity schedule there, and of course I'm inviting every single one of you to our grand orientation class on Saturday, and there you would get the details in more scientific, or let's say IT specific language. So I do hope that addresses your question there, Mr. Rene. And yeah, of course, we are going to continue talking about these things that hinder people from taking the first step into IT, although they themselves are more than qualified to take on this journey. Mr. Kiawi, there are so many myths surrounding the world of IT. People think that you need to have done 10 years of mathematics, 5 years of physics, or something like that. Is there any scientific requirement for someone taking the first step into KiawiTechIT Academy, let's say?
Yes, I know if you look at the statistics in KiawiTech, you are going to realize that majority of the people in KiawiTech are mostly from the arts background. And the reason is because those people never believed that they can be in the IT field coming from the arts background. They didn't do anything scientific. So, and they come in there with an open mind to learn. So, most people, maybe it's other people, maybe when they do like physics, chemistry, they don't see any reason. Maybe they have touched a bit of IT, information technology in their course, maybe as minors, those kind of things. And even doing mathematics, you still have like minor courses in informatics. So, and they feel comfortable. Most of them, they feel comfortable that they are where they are. They know already their science subjects, their science, or their engineering, the engineering things that they are doing is already enough for them. So, when they are coming here, they come with less motivation. And when you see these people coming with a completely art background, people who have done literature, English language, maybe storytelling, all the other political science, right? History, right? When they are coming now, they are coming knowing that, okay, this is something that I'm coming new, I'm new into the field, I'm open to learn, I'm going to dedicate myself, and I'm giving all the best that I can. So in here, we don't have anything like mathematics, physics. I know a lot of people are afraid of mathematics and physics, but here we don't have anything like that, right? Yeah, we don't have anything like that. So it's purely carrying here and putting there and bringing here, dressing love, dressing, painting red, painting blue, black. That is all what it takes. So if you are here and thinking of mathematics, calculations, this is not, it is not true. There's nothing here with that.
Yeah, generally we tell newcomers to just come along with a laptop, good internet connection, motivation, and then we would do the rest for you. So you just need to come along with a laptop, a good internet connection, and then motivation, consistency, work hard, and then we'll show you every other thing you need to know about this mysterious world of IT. So I want us to touch on one other important aspect. Mr. Renee just mentioned, after everything that I said, it sounds good. He just needs to make a payment or make some payments. So this brought me to a very important point about KiawiTechIT Academy. So what do we generally say about payments, money, and costs at KiawiTechIT Academy?
So I didn't get your question well.
Yeah, no, I was just relating to, I want us to respond to Mr. Renee, who says he needs to make some payments before he can take our orientation class, because I recommended he joins our orientation class on Saturday. So first thing, our orientation class is free of charge, absolutely free of charge. And yes, I just wanted to recall here that within our KiawiTechIT Academy vision, money or the lack of money has never been a reason why someone did not take our training, or should not be a reason why someone does not take our training. Reason being that our vision is to empower communities through IT training. So to be able to empower everyone, regardless of if they do have or do not have money, we have put in place payment plans that are affordable for in fact, that are convenient for everybody, anybody, just anybody. Just reach out to our finance team and we would definitely be able to work out a plan that works for you. Secondly, we have the Kiawi Foundation. Would you want to tell them what the Kiawi Foundation does, Mr.
Yes,
Kiawi, to enable IT training?
yes. I know the training at times for those in less income countries can be a big challenge, because at times people don't even earn anything, and the Kiawi Foundation through the sponsoring through some of our alumni is that we do try as much as possible to promote this training to people from less income countries. So this Foundation step in as a helping hand to these people to make it possible for them to be able to take this course till the end. So, and we do also have a criteria, because we also want to do our due diligence, not for people to misuse the academy, because businesses do fall not because the business wasn't doing well, because there is lack of proper management of the business, lack of proper uh, uh, security in the business, right? This is what happens, right? Because in any situation, people come with their personal interest, and they don't care if the institute is sustainable or not. So long as I've made it, I'm fine, right? But we do care about those who are coming after you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not only about you. You do care about those who are coming after you to make sure that it is sustainable. So Kiawi Foundation do come in to subsidize a lot
Yeah.
concerning those from less income countries. So during our ground orientation, people are going to hear more. And if you want to get more to Kiawi Foundation to get more details, we are going to link you up to the director of the foundation. And we do appreciate those who really who are supporting this foundation, because this foundation is not only subsidizing those who are taking our course. We do take care of less privileged kids all over the world. So we always plead on those who have passed through the Kiawi Academy to have a feeling for someone who cannot even drink water, to think of those people and give a smile to someone somewhere, right? And we really appreciate all our alumni, because they have been doing a marvelous job. Kiawi Foundation has been surviving because they have been supporting, and they have been seeing all what Kiawi Foundation has been doing every day, and they can testify to you that it is a great job. It is a marvelous job that they are doing outside there.
Yeah. So once again, just to come together everything that you have said. So thanks to the Kiawi Foundation, we are able to subsidize trainees from low income countries to take our training to the tune of up to 70%. And of course, we do have exceptional considerations for people also in extreme conditions outside of low income countries, but those who go through strict scrutiny, just to make sure that the scholarships go to those who actually deserve it. So thank you so much for those details, Mr. Kiawi. We really appreciate. And of course, we just want to talk once again about profile marketing. So let's KiawiTechIT Academy prides itself in being one of the exceptional academies out there that not only trains its trainees, but makes sure that it takes them right to their job site. So let's talk a little bit about job market opportunities after the training. How do we make sure that our trainees get inserted into the market, or that they get access to the opportunities that they need to be able to land those jobs that we so pride ourselves in?
Yes. One of the things is, it is not just enough to do the course, and it is not just enough to get a job, but it is enough to get the job and keep the job. In life, it is better not to experience high money and get back poor and go poor again. You should better stay poor, because if you look at majority of those who have experienced money with good life and goes bankrupt, usually end up in depression. Yes, they end up being in depression.
Yeah.
And that is very bad. So imagine you start touching these six figures, and after a while, you are hearing the six figures as if something you have never heard. You have never heard it, like a dream, right? It gives you it gives you a lot high level depression. So it is not, as I've said, it is not just enough to do the training. It is not enough to get a job, but it is enough to get the job and keep the job.
And
So what we do is, when you finish after the training at KiawiTech, we do have a mentorship program that mentors you how you can get into the job market. I can assure you 85% of those who finish from this course have never worked in a corporate world. And they don't even know how people do behave in the corporate world. They don't know that the corporate world deal with systems. They know all the analog that they have been to, right? Now, we try to bring you into this corporate world and make you comfortable and feel comfortable. And after the training, we do have what we call Up My Offer Letter in 60 days, where people will have dedicated team, a trained dedicated team just for a resume review, curriculum vitae, CV review, right? Now, and training you how to navigate into the job market. You have to learn how to apply for the jobs. When you get a job interview, we do prepare you how you can excel in this job interview. What are these possible questions that can ask you? How can you interpret a question in an interview? These are some of the things that we do. Now, when you even finish and you get into the job market, we do integrate you into our community of experts from entry level, mid level, senior, and lead director level, right? So where people do have experiences in different dimensions, because in a community, some people do have their strength. One may be good in A, the other one may be good in B, the other one may be good in C. And it is a community. And when you face a problem, you throw in this community, the people do call it the KiawiTech Chat GPT. KiawiTech also have Chat GPT, where we have this community where it will not be possible to have a problem and put there, and there's nobody that have ever experienced this problem in his or her life. Those are some of the things that do happen. And one thing is, again, when you finish, some people do finish and they don't get jobs because they cannot get the jobs. They don't have the time to apply. That is one of the things that do happen. When you don't have the time to apply, what do? Because applying for a job is a job itself. We do have our daughter company, the Optic Consulting Firm, that takes off this job from you. The director, you can link, or if you finish here, we link you up with the director. The director builds your profile and takes over this job application from you. The only thing that they require from you is follow up for you to take your interview. When you are getting an interview coming up, you get a reminder. Please, sir, please, ma, you are getting an interview in 1 hour's time. Please be ready. You were sent a link. Please test it and be sure that it is maybe through Zoom, it is through Teams, it is through any other platform. Please try to see if it is possible for you to connect and test it. So 15 minutes time, you call you, please, are you in a good position? Because we know you should be in a good position to take this interview. That is the follow-up. That is the only thing that they do. And you take the interview yourself. So we do also try to take away the fear, because people do get a lot of anxiety. The moment they hear that an interview is coming up, I'm telling you, everybody gets shaking up. So these are some of the things.
In fact, you have said everything there is to say about that, and it just confirms the fact that KiawiTechIT Academy differs from every other academy out there in the fact that it does not train and leave you in the dark. It trains you and accompanies you in every sense of the word right to that dream job, right to that office of yours. And even when you get into your office, we still have our community of 700 plus IT professionals who are able to follow you up, help you, support you in any of the challenges that you would be facing at your workplace. And of course, together, we all navigate this situation. So what are you waiting for? All of you watching, what are you waiting for? Our plea today is for you to take that first step. Take the first step. Believe that you can do this, because we are here to take away that fear, right? To demystify everything that you've heard about the world of IT, to tell you that it is really just like any other field, but just we take you step by step through the process of learning. And by the time you are done with us, you have the experience of someone who's been working in any of the fields that we train for an average of 2 years. So we do that at least, and you have the qualification it takes to go into the job market and to get those jobs. So we have a couple of questions from the chat. Mr. Brown is asking about certification, asking about database analyst. Unfortunately, we don't train in database analysis. We do train in database administration. So he was Mr. Rennie was trying to make a cash app payment, but he couldn't see the logo of our school. Yes, that should be a red flag. We do have an accountant. So yeah, if you reach out to any of us outside of here, would be able to support you with that. So that was the right thing to do. If you don't see our logo, if you're not sure, please don't make the payment. Just contact us directly. And Mr. Bangu Fred says, thank you for the explanation. Could you kindly provide the scope and content of the cybersecurity training, and I highlight the areas of focus? So I suppose you just came in, Mr. Fred. I had provided this information and said that since this is not like a specialized session for cybersecurity, we cannot go into...
Just give me 1 second. I need to lock my device in the so I have the signals that maybe it's already just a bit low. So I just 1 second so that I can plug it on.
Okay, feel free to do so. We'll be right here when you get back. So Mr. Fred, I was just saying that this session is a light-hearted talk on IT as a whole and all the courses that we offer. So we do not specifically speak about any of the courses or give details about the content, the curriculum, or things like that. But that is going to be done on Saturday in our grand orientation class. So if you are interested in our cybersecurity course, we do encourage you to join our grand orientation class this Saturday, and you would get to know everything that you need to know about every one of our courses, be the cybersecurity, database administration, IBM Guardian, Azure Cloud Computing, and what have you. So join our orientation class. Just you can screenshot this and use the login details on Saturday, and you would get all the information that you need. So yeah, that notwithstanding, of course, we can answer general questions related to your training, the possibilities that exist in the field for you, and what you can do and cannot do, what you should be scared of, and what you shouldn't be scared of. So all in all, it is possible for you to take these trainings regardless of where you are right now or what you're doing right now. Just come with motivation. Just come with a laptop, an internet connection, and motivation, and we would be able to support you with making every other thing possible for you in the world of IT. Of course, guys, feel free to let us know where you are joining from. Let us know so that we can link you up with one member of our community, maybe somewhere near you. These are the countries that we have covered by working professionals. You can just have a look at our map, our list, and see if your country features. If it does, of course, we are more than happy to link you up with someone in one of these countries to enlighten you on how it happens in those countries. And of course, you can pick up from there and make something useful of the information that we give you. So Mr. Fred says, thank you for the explanation. You're very welcome, and it's a pleasure. So guys, continue to drop your location. Let us know what we can help you with today. If you have any questions at all, we would be more than happy to help you, to support you with those. And I just wanted to pinpoint on one key aspect before Mr. Zebedee comes back. So, generally, we get this question: how old do I need to be to take a training at KiawiTech IT Academy? And well, it's an interesting question, but also a very pertinent one. But our answer at KiawiTech IT Academy is there is no age limit. If you're 60 years old right now and you can manage a database, or you can secure someone's IT system somewhere, or you can help them in the cloud, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Your age is numbers. That's for you and for your family. Here, we just need you to be able to do the job, and that's what we teach you. We teach you how to do the job, and of course, you would be able to do it. Yeah, Mr. Renee from North Carolina, it's a pleasure. Of course, we do have a lot of IT professionals in the USA. As you know, our headquarters, our head office is in Houston, Texas, and of course, you can get to know a lot of members of our community through our head office. So yeah, it's more than a pleasure to have you. And I can see Mr. Zebedee is back. You're welcome back, Mr. Zebedee.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. So I think we have said almost everything that there is to say about venturing into IT with zero prior knowledge and eventually becoming a professional through the training that you get from KiawiTech IT Academy. But I would like you, you are our president for Europe and Africa, so we cannot go without talking about the situation of DBAs in Europe and in Africa. So initially, when we started this training, there was this general notion that the only people who get jobs are those who live in the USA. So yes, as the president for Europe and Africa, what would you say is the situation for trainees who take any one of our trainings at all from either countries in Europe or countries in Africa?
Yes, one of the things is that if you look at percentage, right, at times, if you look at the number of participants in Europe in comparison to the job placement, you see that Europe is higher than US. Yes, because just imagine that you have 100 trainees in the US and you record maybe 60%, 60 of them get jobs, and you have 30 in Europe and 28 get jobs, right? It shows you how lucrative the market is here in Europe, right?
Yeah.
The issue is that, first of all, this is something in Europe that people thought that it was an American thing,
Yeah.
and especially those in Africa, thought that it was the Western world kind of a thing, which has been recently disproved by so many, right? We advertise one of our trainee who took this training right from Cameroon in Douala, who is now working in Europe, who got interviewed in Cameroon and I was taken to Europe. We have a lot of them in East Africa who are working. So one of them in East Africa, I practically mentored him, and at the final analysis, you cannot imagine that the payment was as the same as in Europe. That it was interesting, right? So and I asked myself, do you even have people in Africa that are working as DBAs? Of course, we do advertise. South Africa is there, Nigeria is there, East African
the map is
countries.
right here.
We do
You
have
see
some
Togo,
of them.
Rwanda,
Cameroon is there.
Uganda.
The map is here. Where we do have our trainees, right? So ask yourself, if you feel that it is an American type thing or the Western thing, ask yourself, those who got it not from there, did they perform magic? No, they didn't perform any magic, right? They believe in themselves, they believe in the process, and they applied our formula, and it worked out for them. So there's always one thing. Those who don't succeed will always look for an excuse for their failure. That's one thing. And the failure is never justified. That's one thing people should believe. No, you don't justify failure, because what you are trying to do is to give your inner self some comfort, which it doesn't help. How does that comfort help you? Yeah, people will tell you, I have applied for 100 jobs. I'm telling you, if you tell the people, show me the 100 job, they will not even be able to show you even 10. And they feel that by saying it, it gives us some kind of relief. Or they come in to apply and they look for any job and they apply without reading through it. Does it match my portfolio or not? And they apply for the applying sake so that they get their self-satisfied that I've applied. Right? They're unwilling to even look at their CVs. They take CVs, even they download. Yes. What I was saying that people CVs online, right? When the sample CVs online are being downloaded, it is even more than them to read it and match it to their profile.
Yeah.
That shows how lazy some people may be. If you even say, okay, I have a template which I bought, nice. I have a template which I bought which was nice. Can you please take the template and use it to build your own CV? They build the CV with your own name and they apply with your name. Forget to even change your name. You can see some of the things that people do. It's just
no,
tell you that
I think the main point that we carry,
we do ask you to be.
I think the key takeaway from this intervention of yours is that in everything that you do, you need to work hard, you need to be consistent, and of course, you need to be determined and to be willing to put in some work to make it work for you. Because no matter how well we train you, if you don't go out there and look for those jobs, none of the jobs are going to come to you. So we do our best at this end, but you also need to be ready to put in some effort to achieve the results that you expect. And I can see Mr. Brown talked about a certification earlier. He was asking if it was from CompTIA, but no, we do get our certifications, or we do encourage our trainees to get their certifications directly from Microsoft or from AWS. Whatever the case may be, depending on the course that they take. And then for cybersecurity, I think it should be CompTIA. But of course, you're going to get all of those details. But KiawiTech does issue you a training certificate, an end of training certificate. So once we are done with the training, you get a certificate from us confirming that you took the training. But of course, you still need to get your professional certifications from the bodies concerned, which we do not handle at KiawiTech. But Mr. Zebede will tell you that these certifications, they do not do the work for you. You actually need to be able to do the work to prove that whatever certification you have is actually really what you know. But thanks a lot for that question. It's good to have that information. And Mr. Zebede, we've been on here for an hour 15 minutes already. Of course, we needed to compensate for the technical hitch that we had earlier, and we appreciate everyone for sticking with us despite all the challenges today. I think we've given you a lot of vital information that can help you make a decision right now to work with us or try out your first step in the world of IT. But before we call it quits for today, I would like to invite you, Mr. Zebede, to tell them what they should take home from this session today.
Yes, thank you, Vandulaine, again. Take home message is you should have started this years back. Now is the time for you to start. Not starting now is giving out some dishing out money or income that you would have served yourself, help those who are around you, even help the community where you are, help the underprivileged people. So, guys, please take this bold step now and take that action and say, now is the time for me to go into action. And now, tomorrow will be too late for me. Now is the right time. The time that I passed before is because of the lack of ignorance that I had. Now, the ignorance has been cleared. Now is the right time to take action. So, now take action. The taken action and you have not taken, the other person has taken action and you have not taken any action. So that is where the difference comes in. So take the action and be one step ahead of another person. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zebedee. It was a pleasure having you on the show tonight. And thank you for bringing all those insights to the show. And of course, your experience from working with our trainees from Europe and from Africa. We thank you so much. So while Mr. Zebedee makes his way out of the stage, I want to leave you with one take away for today. If you consider taking any one of our trainings, join our grand orientation class this Saturday, the 27th of September, and get all your questions answered. Get to know the course content structure. Get to know your instructors. Get to know the staff of KiawiTechIT Academy, everyone who would be working along with you. And of course, make that important decision today to take the first step and not wait for your future to walk by itself. Thank you so much for a great session tonight. From me, right here in the studio, it's going to be a goodbye for now. So do have a great rest of the evening and talk to you soonest and on Saturday if you make it. Bye.